But anyway, would she be interested in having a super secret date with him tonight? Boy, would she.
She's not gonna say no.
And she's like, wow, this is my first date.
Oh, got the title in there. Love it.
Yeah. Says the title, wins the story. And Will says, like, oh my gosh, mine too. But wants to
Mm.
remind her that this should be secret.
See, red flag. You
I
just have a
know.
red flag. But poor Chelsea, she's just too excited.
She's
She,
too excited. She's also
yeah.
going through a lot in her personal life and her
Mm,
best friend not listening to her.
no.
So she's kind of isolated.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
back at
But
the diner, Sparks comes back in. Now that she has a date, I feel like she's a little more confident, like with her banter with him.
yeah, she
That
does
she's like,
grow a little
okay.
bit here.
And so she starts talking to him. He tells her he's a high school dropout. And in the beginning of the book, in the killer POV chapter, he says the girl thinks he's 17, but he's actually 20. So
Mm.
when he learns that she's in the band, he's like, oh, do you play tuba? Which really offends Chelsea.
Yeah, it must be
She's
a thing. I don't know.
Well, she's like, "Oh, so you think I'm fat?"
Like, why does that mean that? Like,
I don't
I was like, she's overreacting
She was.
completely.
He's like, "Okay, anyway." So he talks about wanting a job and how he has an interview at the mill, and she's like, "Oh, that's crazy because that mill has been closed for several years."
Super sleuth Chelsea.
But, like, he plays it off. He's like, "Guess I'm not getting a call back then." Which he does. He does, like, play it off really well, but
Yeah.
because Arlstein definitely had the chance to have that as, like, a one of those chapter, like, endings where it's like, "Except that mill had been closed for several years, dot, 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 dot."
Turn page. Yeah.
So he's a good sport. He does ask her out, but she can't because it's a day where she already has a date.
Now
So
she's
he
got the
gets
offer of 2 dates.
so he gets super angry and storms out. On the day of the date, Will suggests they go see a movie in Waynesburg, so that way it'll be easier to be a secret since no one knows them there. And Chelsea's a little bummed because she was definitely like, I kind of wanted people to see us. Like,
Yeah,
I
you
wanted
really
people to be
feel that. Like, she
I wanted people to
wanted
be
it.
like, people are gonna see me and be like, oh, Chelsea, oh, a date at the movies. Okay. Okay, girl.
Yeah.
But no, she's not gonna get that if they're going all the way to Waynesburg. But she's like,
Mm.
that's fine. She agrees, and when they're driving, he tells her this is his first car. He's had it forever. But Chelsea notices he can't seem to figure out how to work the defroster. And
We've all been there.
Chelsea calls that out. Listen, that happened to me on my driving test because I brought in my like one of my parents' cars that I don't usually drive, and they were like, okay, hit the defroster. And I was looking at the panel like
Oh, no.
and they had to be like, okay, for future reference, it's here. So
See, so Chelsea, she thought it was a bit like, this is weird, but really,
yeah.
standard.
So he can't find the defroster, and Chelsea calls him out on it, and he's like, "You got me. I'm a klutz." And then she's like, "Oh my god, I'm a klutz." And then they
Yeah.
bond over that.
Like a match made in heaven.
Truly. So after the movie, they drive to a lookout point where Will suggests going on a walk, where of course he is following closely behind her with a cord around his hand, ready to until they're interrupted by some other teenagers that also want to utilize makeout point. Ugh,
Classic.
not to worry. Chelsea suggests they can go back to her place since they'll be alone. And I'm like, girl, this is your
I
first date. Look
know.
at you.
This bit shocked me because I was like, you don't really know this guy. You've only like had a brief conversation and gone for a walk in the woods. You're now inviting him back to your house, so you're giving him your home address on Fear Street. Your
I was like,
mom's at work, your dad's in hospital, which she seems to have forgotten about while she's having, this
yeah.
date. He doesn't
You know,
really get a
deep
thought.
action. You're thinking about it from like a safety standpoint. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, girl, all right,
I'm like, how
crazy.
dangerous.
And I'm like, spicy. Okay.